It's Tuesday, June 20th. This is something I've been wanting to do for a little while. It's called A Day in the Life. So if you've ever wondered, here we go. 6:23. I like to start my day with coffee. Who doesn't? I usually read my Bible while doing that. And once I'm done that, I like to eat a little breakfast. So I did that with two of my boys, Ethan and Silas. Avro likes to sleep in a little bit later. Bye, everybody. 7:17 a.m. I'm out the door and I'm off to work. It's a normal day. It's also a little bit cold because it's June, so I like to turn the heat on and not drive in 7-degree weather. Hitting the road, I go down Mecha Hill with all the other traffic. At 7:22, I was cut off. It's a Tuesday morning, so at 7:29, I arrive at the office for morning devos we do every week, led by Rui.
Provavelmente Jesus Cristo, através do seu Espírito, está aqui a falar com.
After the meeting, Basilio and I went to DHL to ship some parts to Uganda, and then we went to a toner store. They had no toner, so we went to an office supplies store to see what they had. After doing a look around there, we headed over to a hardware store and got sidetracked by some tires we saw in a window for our tow bar. Oh, Tony?
So no funciona, we bring it back.
Oh, okay. But we decided in the end they weren't going to work. 11:12, I'm back on the road heading to the airport now after finishing all the shopping and said good morning to the guard.
Bom dia, chef. Obrigado. Okay.
Made my way over to the MAF hangar. Before unlocking the door, though, I was sidetracked by the fighter jets flying around. 11:24 a.m., I'm finally at the hangar, which means coffee time. After coffee, I checked the whiteboard, reminded myself when all flights were happening, headed up to my office to see what sort of trouble I could get in today. I found out there was a service letter I had time to do. As I headed out, I was distracted once again by the fighter jets, but I couldn't find them this time. So I continued on and got to work on the service letter. This one was brought to you by Loctite 242. Good stuff. Turns out the one knob on the power lever had history of coming loose. So Cessna says, glue it back on. I had lunch, and then after lunch, 1:52, back to work. I reviewed upcoming maintenance. At 3:44, I thought that the glue I put on the power lever was dry, and the steps said to do an engine run. So I jumped in the driver's seat and started the engine for a few minutes, made sure the lever worked. It does. So I parked the plane with Basilio, and at 4 o'clock, shut the computer down, started heading for home. On the way home, I figured it'd be a good idea to stop and get some bread. However, the bread store did not have much left.
Nothing mais doce?
No? Okay. So I was happy to go home with my 3 loaves of bread and avoided all the traffic once again, driving back up the hill, and I arrived home at 4:30 in the afternoon. I said hi to the neighbor dogs who were there to greet me, and then was intercepted by Kelly, who had some good news.
Well, it's signed.
Oh.
It's gonna happen.
What's
starting
signed?
Thursday.
What's signed?
The contract for the basketball court.
So what's happening?
We will start construction as early as this week.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
That's good.
Exciting.
After that, went outside. Silas wanted to play a little baseball.
Keep running.
And I decided to check on my plants.
Come on, guys.
I like to talk to them. I think it makes them grow faster. Pineapples are going to be due any time. I've never grown pineapples before, so I really don't even know when it's time to pick them. Bananas seem to take forever. When will you be ready? So I decided not to pee on them, but to water them with the garden hose, because that's a good idea. After that, 5:13 p.m., I decided to go for a run, which was quickly outdone by Kelly, and I kept cramping up, so I decided to go home. You try and throw it over the roof?
No, I'm trying to catch it.
Oh, and then you catch it. After I got back to the house, I saw the boys were playing a little game of throw the ball on the roof and catch it. Oh. Well, hi. Hi, Max. After enough of that, I went and took a shower and got ready for dinner. It was a good one. We like to do a thing called Taco Tuesday, which is normally on a Thursday, but it happened on a Tuesday, which makes sense this week. At 6:52, we were done dinner, and Meredith, our short-term visitor, read devotions, and then it was time to watch the boys play.
Please. Mom, is it okay for mixed fruit? Ethan, this is going to be my toy.
You feel like talking? No? Okay. At 7:18, we had dessert, which we ate homemade ice cream from Kelly while Ethan read results from the day's track and field. And Silas did target practice with the mini sticks. Who are you shooting?
This is a year ago.
Who are you shooting?
I am a bad guy.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, bad guy. I'm gonna get you. Chibi, our rental dog, occasionally has a message for us. Yeah? What? What is it? What is it? Timmy fell in the well? Is he stuck? At 8:11, it was bedtime for the boys. Kelly read them a story. I said goodnight to them, and I went and got my nightly glass of water with way too many ice cubes and watched a nature documentary. And at 9:46, I went to bed.